Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Thank you for joining us today. I am super excited that we're here and it's already December. Um, so I just wanted to let you all know a couple of things, or maybe just one thing, really. Um, So obviously we're doing today's live stream, and I have every intention of doing next Monday's live stream. But then after that, I will not be doing live streams for the rest of the year, and I'll be picking back up on January 2nd. Because I'm heading out to Sedona. And then it's the Christmas holidays in the US. I've given myself a little Christmas present this year. I'm staying on a few extra days in Sedona after the retreat is over, because I just miss that place so much. It's so beautiful. I used to live there a million years ago, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to get out and do some hiking on my own, some places where we're not going to go during the retreat, and just soak up the energy. So that's my little Merry Christmas to me. Good to see you all here today. Hello, Christina and Charlotte, Sunflower, Ravenheart, and Bronislav. So good to see you all today. Happy lesson day. Yes, okay, I can see that for sure. Monday is lesson day. And I'm just putting out a kind of hi, Claudia and Christine. Lovely to see you all the way from Australia. I can't believe it's already here again, but Maya and I are starting to gear up and get it all together for School of Love 2023. So kind of keep that on your radar about mid-Jan, really just maybe a little over a month from now, 5 weeks or so from now. I'm going to start the School of Love Masterclass, which is the just awesome free in-depth glimpse into the full long course of School of Love. And then we'll roll right into registration, and then School of Love, the long course, the deeper course, the life-changing, amazing course starts at the beginning of February. So all that's coming up soon. So keep your, I know, it's mine too, Christine. It's my favorite school. I love it every year. Maya and I are like, oh, we get to start again. We're both so excited. I just, it is it's my big time of growth. And I'm so grateful that I get to do it every year, because every year, I just have such enormous shifts and expansion. Sometimes some years are done with more grace on my part than others. Some years there's some rebellion and shadow resistance going on, but overall I always come through it more myself. And that's really the whole point of School of Love, is for us to become more ourselves, and whatever that means to us as individuals and how that plays out in our lives, who knows. But I feel being more myself, I'm better able to make loving choices that are not just loving to me but to others. I stay out of putting myself into positions to be hurt. I'm much more aware of sort of where I am in my life, and what is important to me and what's not. So it's an incredible experience. So for those of you who have not had the opportunity to do School of Love, I encourage you to give it some powerful consideration over these next few months. All right, Julietta, beautiful to see you here, my dear. Agreed, Christine. Very deep, beautiful work. All right, so let's dive in and see what Mother has for us today. Hello, beloved ones. It is wonderful to be with you today. So today I want to focus on abundance. And most importantly, I want to focus on how to create, maintain, and expand abundance. So let me start by just reminding you all that abundance does not come from the outside. Abundance can only be experienced on the inside. And that is the first sort of element that you must understand in relation to abundance. So oftentimes I know that what worries your mind or burdens your heart is the feeling of lack. So abundance is applied to everything, right? You can have an abundance of fear, and you can have abundance of love. You can have an abundance of satisfaction. you can have an abundance of loss. As you move through your life, what feels abundant inside of you can shift and change. Now, your outer circumstances can play a large role in shifting the focus on what feels abundant right now, what was feeling abundant a year ago, 5 years ago. You can feel an abundance of lack, right? So if you can feel an abundance of both positive and negative things at any given moment, that gives you some insight into understanding that the perception, the feeling, the experience of abundance is up to you. It rests within you. And here's the most important part of that. Something happens along a certain pathway within your inner life, right? So you have all these feelings, and these feelings translate through your mind, and they become your perception, how you view yourself and others from an outside perspective. So it is that translation that you and I are here to discover, to shift, to transform, if that's necessary, so that you can feel greater positive abundance. And like all energy, abundance has its own radiance, right? So through the translation of your feeling of abundance, your thoughts, your behaviors, your actions are going to be a manifestation of whatever you're feeling. So if you are feeling an abundance of lack, an abundance of fear, an abundance of anger, an abundance of resentment, your thoughts, your behaviors, your actions, your reactions are going to be manifestations of those feelings. And it's not black or white. Just because you may have a time, maybe that time is right now, where you're feeling an abundance of lack or anger or resentment, that doesn't mean that there aren't other feelings there as well. And those will translate into thoughts, actions, reactions, behaviors, right? So you are always a mixture of feelings, and that mixture of feelings is going to manifest through your behaviors. But you yearn to be free of the pain, the suffering that your shadow brings. That when you rest too long in darkness or the shade, and you're fighting that shadow that is within you, it can create these feelings, these fears, these anxieties, these burdens. So when you come to a spiritual path, you are here to alleviate getting lost in certain aspects of your shadow, bringing light to your shadow, releasing yourself from the bondage of yourself that your past actions, behaviors, and reactions have put you in or imprisoned you in. Right? You are here to disrupt certain old cycles. And embracing an abundance of lack is one of those cycles. And you don't have to pretend, right? You don't have to not feel whatever it is you're feeling, genuinely feeling. But most often, the feeling of lack is habitual. It is a cycle that, if unbroken, can continue to keep you in bondage, keep you chained, keep you imprisoned. That feeling of repression or intense limitation. In short, that feeling of a lack of abundance, true abundance, abundance that feels light and expansive, where you are unburdened, unchained. And that is the abundance of love. So if you are feeling an abundance of lack, an abundance of resentment or blame or anger, then turn your focus to an abundance of love. What can you do today to simply give away love? You have seen videos or shows where people are giving away money. Then give away love. Imagine that you are standing on the street corner, just handing out love. And that could take the form of giving away money. It can take the form of giving away your time, giving away your effort. It can come in the form of doing something special for someone else. It can come in the form of reaching out to someone that you also know is stuck in a cycle of lack. And it feels very abundant to them right now. You can give away your love in the form of telling someone exactly what you love, admire, and appreciate about them specifically. Instead of just saying, I love you, you can say, your smile lights me up. Every time you smile, I feel a smile bubbling up inside of me. I love the way that you are kind to others. Your kindness to me and to others always inspires love to grow inside of me. I love your humor. I love laughing with you, right? So you can give away love. Love is abundant inside of you at all times, even if you can't feel it. That's where I ask you to lean into your faith. The faith that love is there, even when you can't feel it. So you are not pretending, because you know love is within you. You know that you are able to love and be loved, even if you don't know exactly how in the moment. So just give that love away. Practice abundant love. Not to the point where you are giving away money you don't have, or that's going to endanger your daily health or that of your family. Don't give away your time in such a way that you run your health down, right? Then you are giving things away, yourself, your time, your money, your effort, your praise to others. You are giving that away out of fear. I better do what mother said because I feel not enough. I feel things are lacking. I'm lacking. Life is lacking. Money is lacking. I better go and do what she says. No. Recognize when you are in a cycle of lack, where lack feels like the most abundant thing. A lack of love, a lack of possibility, a lack of appreciation, a lack of acceptance, a lack of money, a lack of opportunity. When that feels abundant inside of you, recognize that you are in an old cycle and it must be interrupted. And the best way to interrupt that feelings of lack is with an abundance of love. So you can sit with that cycle, write about it, come to understand it from a compassionate standpoint for yourself, to hold an understanding, a kindness, and an empathy for this cycle that you might fall into again and again. And particularly when you experience that cycle of lack in your intimate, close relationships. Feel it, explore it, honor it, and then choose a different group of behaviors. Right? I'm going to give away an abundance of love. Not just in this relationship I'm feeling directly the lack, but in all areas of my life. I'm going to begin and end and fill each day with giving freely an abundance of love to myself and others. As if I'm standing on the street corner with a big stack of money and just handing it out to everyone, no matter what. And you will find that this places you in a very different cycle. It is a cycle of light and life and love. It is a habit that is giving you positive, supportive experiences. And it restores that true sense of abundance, where you feel taken care of, that you are going to be all right. That your service is being supported, appreciated, and received with love. That you are living a life of depth and intimate connection with all those that come into your life, because you are free with your love. You're not hoarding your love, because when you feel lack, the defense of that is to hoard. Hang on to your love, hang on to your money, hang on to your time, hang on to your efforts, and just dole them out little bit at a time. And I'm encouraging you to do the opposite, to throw the doors open and give your love freely, to be generous with your love, knowing that that is the kindest thing you can do for yourself, because this feeling of lack, this cycle of lack, it is just you, beloved. Each one of you, it is only your fears, your pain, your sorrow that may get triggered in different situations. Or sometimes you just wake up with these thoughts, these fears rattling around inside of you. When you are open and generous with giving your love, you will not give too much. But if you are pretending or going through the motions and doing it because either you've listened here today or you are under the impression that you should be like this or you should do these things, and you may get yourself into trouble. But if you are doing it because you trust in love, you lean into your faith that love will provide all that you need, then there are no limitations. You are easy to support. You are easy to fulfill. Your needs become a simple equation rather than a confusing and chaotic equation. And please, beloved ones, do not confuse giving away your time and your effort through love and not honoring your need to earn income. There are millions of ways to give of your time and effort that would not undermine you earning your income. Which is why it is vital to spend time with your lack, understanding it, forgiving it, reassuring the young self within you that you're all right and that you're going to be all right. That making decisions from this abundance of lack might just create an abundance of hurt. And it might just perpetuate the outer experience of an abundance of lack. And the choosing of abundance of lack and an abundance of love does not happen in your thoughts. It happens in your heart and your soul. It happens in your essence. Let the yearning to be free of lack motivate and inspire your efforts, your actions, your behaviors. Let that yearning lead you deeper into love, that generosity that is alive within you. Just let it be. My love for you knows no lack, but rather is an infinite abundance of love. And you may have to sacrifice some of your fears in order to feel this abundance of love. But I promise you, my beloved ones, it will be well worth it. Namaste. Wonderful. Gosh, that was, yes. Oh, you're so welcome, JJ. I can't wait to see you in Sedona. Mwah, mwah. Big hugs. Can't wait. I felt very similar, Sunflower. It seems like each last few weeks I've felt like she's saying, tapping me on the shoulder, saying, please listen closely to this, beloved, because it's for you. Like, okay, thank you. Oh, good, Christine. I'm so glad. Yeah, Karen, big wow. Oh, I just got here Monday. So I'm so glad you remembered, Karen. Awesome, awesome. You three. Uh, well, I thank you all so much for being here today. Uh, thank you, Cher. Thank you. I receive your abundance of love joyfully, and I send mine right back to you, my dear. Um, and to all of you, yes, thank you for your abundance of love and just presence as you show up for these live streams every week. I'm just so grateful. So have a fantastic week, and I will see you back here next Monday at the same time. Okay. Oh, good, Anna. So glad you're here today. All right.